This is yet another mobile home. Okay, the deposit was made on 11/27/24. This is $1,200. I am Kelly from Hills Deals and Wheels Mobile Home Investing Course. So today we're going to be talking about how in buyers inside of a mobile home park sometimes they get priced out. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that, pretty much they're going to lose their homes. Okay, maybe they are behind on their lot rent, behind on their taxes, behind on fines that they owe via the mobile home park or whatever the case may be. This is the bad part of mobile home investing, because you're going to be getting a mobile home from either the owner, who can no longer afford the lot rent, can no longer afford paying for the taxes, or can no longer afford paying the fines. And what's going to happen is the end buyer is going to find out that you're an investor. Maybe they're going to get your name from the mobile home park manager or the mobile home park owner, and pretty much you're going to get that mobile home very cheaply from the owner because they can no longer afford it. Okay, and unfortunately, guys, this is a bad part of mobile home investing. But regardless of how you go about getting the mobile home, guys, whether it's a mobile home or a single family home, the whole thing in a nutshell, somebody is going to be on the losing end of the stick. Okay, and this is the bad part about mobile home investing. Now, either you're going to get the mobile home from the owner of that particular mobile home who's behind, like I said, on the lot rent or the taxes or fines or things of that nature. 9 times out of 10, hopefully they will own the mobile home. And then if they own the mobile home, that way you'll be able to get the mobile home, very cheaply. You'll be able to either pay the back taxes and give them a little money in their pocket so they can move on to their next destination. Or what's going to happen is the owner is going to lose the mobile home to the mobile home park owner. And if they lose that mobile home to the mobile home park owner, what's going to happen is that the mobile home park owner is going to turn around, especially if you have a relationship with them as the owner or the mobile home park manager. What's going to happen is they're going to offer you this mobile home very cheaply to buy. And this happens in the mobile home business. It has happened to us time and time again, where either the seller reaches out to us and say, hey, I have a very inexpensive mobile home. I want you to help me pay the lot rent or the taxes or whatever they're behind on, guys. And then you're going to get that mobile home very cheaply. Hopefully that this mobile home is going to be in an area where Section 8 is booming, where you're able to rent out this mobile home. That is the good side for you as the investor. If that is not the case, I still would highly consider purchasing this mobile home and turn around and financing it out to somebody else. Because remember, guys, 9 times out of 10, you should be getting this mobile home very cheaply. I like to keep it real with you guys. This is what happens. It's sad. All day long it's sad, but this is what happens. This is the reality. This is what happens time and time again in the mobile home business. And I want you guys to be aware of this. Of course, it pulls on my heartstrings. I know it pulls on your heartstrings. The whole situation is sad. For a mere couple of dollars that not afford to pay, she has lost her home. And now the home has gone back to the park. And what's going to happen is that park owner is going to find an investor, or maybe keep the mobile home for his or herself, and maybe rent the mobile home out or sell or finance that property out for his or herself.
In nearby Hideaway Mobile Home Park, our team spoke with a single mother preparing to leave the community she had called home for 22 years. She asked to speak anonymously to avoid future housing complications, which we granted.
I kept getting charged for notices, and there was notices that weren't explained. And so I would fight this one, and then 3 months later I went back to fighting, and in my time and the effort I had to fight every notice took a mental toll. I was exhausted.
She got several months behind on rent payments last year. Eventually, she tried to sell her mobile home and use the money to pay off about $4,000 in back rent. Instead, she discovered Herson Son had already taken possession of her home.
The buyer called me and went, "It's no longer in your name." And I went, "What?"
The woman alleged that Herson Son declared her home abandoned, paid less than $60 in overdue taxes, and took over the title, all despite ongoing discussions with her about selling and moving out.
They had done all the legal steps, and bought it for $60 and ended up staying at my mother's. Kids staying inside with her. I'm in my vehicle, sleeping in my vehicle.
The woman gave us a grocery sack of half-shredded housing and legal documents to back up her story. She had planned to toss them before leaving for the Washington coast in search of a new start for her family.
When a lot of this went down, I realized I am not where I need to be. So now I'm headed where I will be 35 minutes from the ocean. So yeah, it went to heck. But now I'm going to go somewhere where I'm going to thrive.
Okay, so that's what happens in the mobile home business. All right. All right, so we've talked about the sad part of mobile home investing. It's just a reality, guys. Whether you're in the mobile home business or whether you're in the single family home business, somebody is going to lose their mobile home or their single family home. And truth be told, guys, investors just like ourselves, sometimes we will profit from this. Okay, that is the sad part of it. Okay, the good part of it, guys, we are able to, even though the previous owners weren't able to keep their home, guys, that is life. Okay, that's just what happens. I'm not responsible for it. You're not responsible for it. However, we are able, unfortunately, to profit from it. Okay, as you can see, guys, that we're inside of our bank account. I like to show receipts. Okay, I don't like to just be sitting on here flapping my gums. I like to show receipts. Today is December the 3rd, 2024 at 6:33 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is inside of our business bank accounts, okay? We get most of our deposits between the 1st and the 15th of every month, okay? So I'm going to show you some deposits. Any deposits that are less than 900 bucks, 9 times out of 10, that's either a seller finance deal or it is from money that we got from a Section 8 tenant. That some Section 8 tenants, guys, they're responsible for a small portion of their rent. So anything less than $900, it might be from a seller finance deal. That's number one, or from a Section 8 tenant that is responsible for a small portion of their rent. Okay. So you can look at the dates, guys. We're all in December. Today is actually December the 3rd, 2024. You can see the dates here on the left-hand side. Guys, we're not even in the middle of the month yet. Like I said before, we get most of our deposits between the 1st and the 15th. We own 21 properties. And so this is roughly about 11 properties that I'm going to show you. So, guys, we're at the halfway point where deposits are going to still be coming in. Okay. And so I'm going to tell you about each and every deposit, and then you can make up your mind whether or not mobile home investing is for you. I told you the bad side of it. That's life, guys. That's going to happen all day long. Whatever sector you're in, mobile homes or single family homes, somebody's going to lose their home. Okay. And somebody is going to profit from it. Okay. And that somebody either can be you if you're interested in mobile home investing, or it's going to be somebody, guys. It's just the sad fact that that's what happens in life. Okay. So as you can see, the dates are roughly 12/3, 12/2. I got a couple 11/29, 11/27. Let's talk about these deposits, okay? I blurted out the middle of the screen, guys, because I don't want you to see some of my tenants' names, guys. That's not very important that you know their names. A matter of fact, I'm protecting my tenants. You don't need to know their names. Like I said, this is roughly about 11 properties that I'm going to be showing you today inside of our business bank accounts. These are all deposits, okay? We got a deposit for 1,600 bucks, okay? We got a deposit for $1,665.20. Okay, we got a deposit made on 12/2/24 for $1,288. We got a deposit on 12/2/24 of $1,325. Actually, that deposit is short by $75, and the main reason why it's short by $75 is because that particular tenant, they had an issue with their AC, and so we took off $75 from their particular rent for this month. Okay, so that should really be $1,400. Okay, this deposit for 12/2/24 is $1,550. We have another deposit for 12/2/24 for $522.74. Remember, I told you guys any deposits that are less than $900, 9 times out of 10, either this is the dollar amount that is owed by the Section 8 tenant, the government pays part of it, and then the Section 8 pays the other part. In this particular situation, this is from a seller finance deal where we own the mobile home. We wind up selling the mobile home to a end buyer. They gave us a large deposit, and then every month they pay the same dollar amount every month until the mobile home is paid for. So this 522.74 is actually from a seller finance deal. Okay. Then another thing, guys, and I've told you this time and time again, and you guys just sometimes don't believe me. We have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath mobile home, and then we have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath single family home. You're going to get the same dollar amount in rent, regardless if it's a mobile home or it's a single family home, as long as it's in the same zip code. Okay. So this 4-bedroom, 2-bath mobile home, actually, guys, we get $2,715 for this mobile home, a 4-bedroom, 2-bath mobile home that we spent barely, altogether, I would say barely about $13,000 for this particular mobile home. Okay. Then we have another, rewind this, guys. If it didn't get into your brain, rewind it. Regardless if it's a single family home or a mobile home, as long as it's in the same zip code, guys, you're going to get the same dollar amount. So why would I want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars for a single family home when I can buy a mobile home and get the same exact rent? And this is the reason why we're getting over $2,700 for a mobile home. Okay, this is another mobile home. The deposit was made on 11/29/24, $1,675. This is yet another mobile home. Okay, the deposit was made on 11/27/24. This is $1,200. This is another mobile home. The deposit was made on 11/25/22. This is in the dollar amount of $212. Remember, anything under $900 is going to be either a seller finance deal or it's going to be somebody who's on Section 8, and this is the portion that they have to pay to us. So this $212 is the dollar amount that the Section 8 tenant owes to us. Okay, the government pays us the rest, and this is the dollar amount owed to us. The last deposit we're going to talk about here, guys, was 11/18/24, $514.85. Okay, so this is yet another seller finance deal. Remember, I told you guys, seller finance deals are normally deals that we have money coming in, deposits in our situation where it's less than $900, or it's going to be a situation where Section 8 is paying a portion of their rent. Any deposits under $900 are going to be because of those two reasons. Either because it's a seller finance deal, or it's because it's the portion of the rent that's owed by the tenant who is on Section 8. Okay. I love to show receipts, guys. I hate sitting on here and I hate watching people just flapping their gums about what they're doing in the mobile home business, how much they're getting in the mobile home business, show you a screenshot of what they're getting, guys. This is live. This is the bank account. I can scroll up and down. This is the bank account, guys. You cannot fake this. Okay. This is the login. This is the date. Okay. Why the time didn't change, I don't know. This is the date I last signed in. I'm sorry. This is the date and the time that I last signed in. You cannot fake this. You cannot fake this at all. The profile and all this good stuff, guys. I am inside my bank account, our business bank account. All right. So if you want to do a quick 30-minute Zoom, we can do that. 800-974-5580.